Dark matter. We have said many times that all is one and that one is God. So it implies that each atom anywhere is the equivalent of any living object or person, and that each atom is alive. Further, everything is seeking self-awareness to try to be the unique holder of the God force. Now, this pushes all matter to act in unique ways in its attempt to be the unique manifestation of God. As atoms are alive, they are no exception to this rule of trying to grasp the concept of God. To try to answer the question concerning so-called dark matter, the uncountable atoms that are in space all have stamps on them that direct them to be drawn towards creating certain objects. These objects may have physicality, or they may be drawn towards creating astral forms. The atoms destined to help create physical objects are the atoms with which we are all familiar: oxygen, hydrogen, etc. The atoms destined to animate astral life have a different form and construct that man has not yet been able to quantify, because man has not yet really studied the astral worlds, which cannot be done using scientific instruments but must be an act taken using the mind. Understanding these astral atoms also requires a certain spiritual awareness, and science is not prepared yet to admit that life outside of physicality, and certainly not anything connected with God in their understanding of creation, exists. So in a nutshell, dark matter is quite simply the astral forms of atoms floating in the cosmos, waiting to be drawn to the construction of astral forms or entities. Science has become aware of something in space that contains a lot of energy. As all atoms contain the totality of the God force, which is an immense power, but have not made the quantum leap of identifying just what this force is. This will be revealed to man in the degree that he is able to blend science and spiritual awareness. Black holes. The galaxy is not at all as imagined by science. As we have explained, imagination, working in conjunction with higher mind, is a powerful tool, but imagination, working without direction from higher mind, can lead people astray. Therefore, astronomers, peering through their telescopes into the night sky, observe a number of effects that they have no means of correctly analyzing, and so they use their imagination to invent an answer to what they observe. Other people observe the same phenomena and are equally puzzled as to what they are observing, or think that they are observing. Then collectively or individually, an answer is proposed, and as no one has any other answer to give, the answer, the most probable, is accepted as fact, despite there being absolutely no proof as to the veracity of their proposition. This is the situation that science finds itself in with what appears to be deep space. In fact, space is not as described, with countless light years of distance between planet Earth and certain galaxies. Space is an illusion created collectively by the mind of man in his quest to find his place in the universe. All is one. We and space are one. Space is a concept within us, presented to us by our imagination. This is not the moment to attempt to describe and explain the makeup of life, as it is very complex, and we would need to describe at great length the nature of reality. So we will quite simply say that what are observed as black holes are chakra points in the being that we refer to as a universe. Multiverse would be a better term. To avoid further confusion, we will stop at that until it is the moment to expand further.